Really 4, but 3 persons were wrongfully convicted and remain in limbo.
I am so sad.
Why are you sad? Why are you sad? But what about him though? What were you
Feel me heart hurt me. Yo dog, right now me say me need a surgery.
Eventually Jamaica just steam wow, modernize. Just steam behind time.
Oh, in somebody land. Where you get that system you're from?
Yeah.
Go on, mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya, star. Only put pressure in my corner. One time it hard to carry on. You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt on the journey so far.
This video is an update about everything that took place yesterday, and I will explain to you why Vybz Kartel lawyer Isat Buchanan is not bothered by Justice Thomas denying Vybz Kartel habeas corpus application. So listen closely. I'm probably the only one that will explain it like this, and I took my time to make sure I understand everything that was being said. So the Supreme Court has ruled that Vybz Kartel and Sean Storm and Matsus must remain behind bars pending the Court of Appeal decision on whether or not Vybz Kartel should be retried or released. Now, Vybz Kartel lawyer went live on TikTok and spoke about the situation, of course, and I will show you the video, but let me explain what he's saying if you listen and do not understand. In the video, Vybz Kartel lawyer Isat Buchanan said the application for Vybz Kartel release was not a contentious application, which means it was a straightforward request without any major dispute or complex arguments. He put forth important arguments, but he was aware that the significant decision is scheduled for June 10, when the Court of Appeal will decide whether Vybz Kartel and his co-accused will face retrial or be released. So basically, this habeas corpus application was a routine step to seek Vybz Kartel and his co-accused release while they wait for the main decision that is to come, and that is when the matter will get absolutely serious. As for the habeas corpus application, since they denied it, he's not bothered and he will not challenge it because there is no reason to. I hope this video gives people some clarity on the situation, because I've seen how seriously people took the judge denying Vybz Kartel release. Vybz Kartel and Isat Buchanan know the main legal battle will happen not too far from now on June 10. Isat Buchanan said something that is completely new to me and interesting, and I will tell you after you watch this video.
You know, I respect the mind of Justice Thomas. I respect her a whole lot. I'm happy that she considered the matter. She gave the space, understood what it is that was being asked, and it is an issue that can be ventilated elsewhere and for the betterment of the jurisprudence. So those of you who feel anyway slighted by this, just understand God on time is the mantra. We are developing the law for every single Jamaican, and we know, I tell you this all the time, a day in prison is like 1,000 years, and we don't ever stop the fight. I am a fighter. You don't have to join the fight, you don't have to agree, you can make your blogs, break your website. It's never about that. It's about human rights. It's about liberty. It's about compassion and empathy for people. It's about respecting the Constitution. It's about respecting the presumption of innocence. It's not about magical and fanciful concoctions. And when it is that the Parliament fails to clearly state something, the judiciary in their wisdom is going to do all that which is due, all that they have to do in terms of interpreting what is before them. No judge can be faulted for that, but it doesn't stop you from reviewing. And that is why I love this country, I love this court, I love the judiciary. I don't care who I'm vexed, I learn from the judiciary. And until the judiciary say it, me not try hear from nobody who have them academic ideas. If you want to say it is news, it shows how important it is that they are concerned and want to know about freedom and liberty in light of the fact that 3 sons, it's really 4, but 3 persons were wrongfully convicted and remain in limbo. However you feel about that is why context matters, and questions of the Constitution will always be ripe. So no matter how you feel about who the people are, just know one day it could be you. Just when you think about the discrimination and the lack of urgency that some people feel, and also appreciating that people do their job. I'm gonna tell you the most an irony. I'm sharing it with you. I know that this is a lie, but I'm sharing it with you. Paula Sue Ferguson, and not all the Paulas in my life. Paula Sue Ferguson, she is a member of the DPP, and I did tell you there are competent people in the office of the DPP. Telling her that all the time. Yeah, very impressed by her mind. Big up yourself as well, Miss White, out of the Attorney General, the Director of State Proceedings Office. It was not a contentious application, and anytime it is that there are questions for the citizens to answer, always know that whichever side you fall on, it is your job. That's what's nice about the law. That's what makes it exciting. It's just if
you're new to the channel, welcome, and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. He mentioned that it shows how important it is that people are concerned about freedom and liberty. This is telling us that the DPP office didn't go to court to cause any trouble. DPP Claudette Thompson received a copy of the habeas corpus application from Isat Buchanan because the judge considered them an interested party. They read it and didn't challenge it. However, the judge decided that Vybz Kartel couldn't be freed at this time and would have to wait on June 10. Now DPP Paula Llewellyn can learn from this situation because the same office she's coming from does not share her opinion or have her approach. She's the only one that seems to have this personal vendetta against Vybz Kartel. People must be fair, and Isat Buchanan taking this stance of showering the DPP office with praises, it only means one thing, you know, we can tone down how we feel about the situation right now and just wait until things unfold even further. So again, this decision was more about the judge assessment of the situation rather than the prosecution opposing, you know what I mean, or causing any issue or any problem. Isat Buchanan praised Paula Sue and the judge, and this is not new. Vybz Kartel lawyer Isat Buchanan has always praised the prosecution, people like Cathy and Pike. So Vybz Kartel lawyer Isat Buchanan acknowledging that the DPP office came to understand the situation rather than to fight the habeas corpus application is big. Isat Buchanan wants to reassure Gaza fans, you know what I mean, our people in general, do not feel sad about this decision. He's preparing for the main event that will be on June 10. You see me? So man, yeah man, that is it. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscribe, thanks for the views, thanks for the comments. As always, I'm out.
Yeah, it's a cartel do something. Right, that's it. World boss! World boss! Citizens of Portmore, please clear the road. All them attack, I don't show them colors. People have to push out. From news press there, people have to come out.